So NBA Summer League, the single best indicator of how good a draft prospect is going to be as a rookie. Except it's not. Bro, I remember like it was yesterday. And granted, it's only been a year, but still. I remember like it was yesterday. That man Victor Wembanyama heading into NBA Summer League, he had tons of hype. You know, everybody wanted to see what the 7-foot demigod, the 7-foot demon was going to do. You know, he brought in a crowd, and in his summer league debut, that man dropped a whopping 9 points. Just 9 points while shooting 2 for 13 from the field. Now, granted, the rest of his stat line was pretty tough, you know what I'm saying? 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 blocks. He ain't just go outside, you know, he played alright. But I'm just saying, obviously, for the hype he had behind him, he really underperformed. It was damn near embarrassing. However, obviously, a year into the future, man, nobody even remembers that performance. And Victor Wembanyama's rookie campaign was amazing. Like, everybody knows he's one of them ones. So yeah, I say that to say, man, I understand NBA Summer League, it really doesn't mean much. However, we're still gonna grade these rookies, you know, some of the bigger names and what they've done so far in their summer league debuts, because it's fun, and why not? We're literally about to be starving of NBA content until October. So yeah, y'all go ahead and let me know in the comments, bro, who has been the most impressive rookie based off summer league in y'all opinion. And yeah, bro, really quick before I go any further, what's up YouTube? Plug Speaks back with another video. If you're new, first of all, welcome. Go ahead and sub. Also like the video if you enjoy. I upload quality basketball content and we're on the ground for 5K, so I would most def appreciate it. But back to the vid though. Alright, so why not start off this list with a good one, you feel me? First up, we got Stephon Castle. His NBA Summer League debut gets a B+ from me, almost an A for real. Really borderline in A. And this is because in his NBA Summer League debut versus the Hornets, he dropped 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists on 4 for 12 shooting from the field and 2 for 4 shooting from 3. And I know when you look or hear that stat line, it may not be all that impressive for real. You may be wondering why he even gets a B. However, for Stephon Castle, this is definitely a B+. And this is because as a prospect, you know, he was entering the draft with questions around his game about his outside shooting ability and even how willing he was to shoot those shots. And that's because in college, he only attempted 2 threes a game and shot 26% from deep. So for him to shoot 2 for 4, you know, that's 4 attempted threes, and to make half of them, that looks great in his NBA Summer League debut. Come on now, he already checks off all the other boxes, dude. That man is 6'6" as a point guard. You know, he's got the playmaking skills, he can play great defense, the leadership. Come on now, it's too easy. So yeah, he gets a B+. Let me know what y'all think below. But anyway, moving on, we got the Memphis Grizzlies rookie, Zach Edey. You know, the 9th pick in this recent NBA draft. I'm not gonna lie, he surprised me. You know, I'm one of the Zach Edey doubters, and I'ma damn near continue to doubt him until he continues to prove me wrong. But I must say, based off what he did the other day, he is on the right track, because in his NBA Summer League debut, that man dropped 14 points, 15 rebounds, and 4 blocks. You know, smooth double-double. The man was all over the place, as he even had the game-tying shot. And yeah, I gotta give him an A-. You know, really he would have an A, but he did miss the game winner before he made the game tying shot. So yeah, we can't give him a perfect score just for that, but for the most part, he was hooping. You know, a big question around this game was the fact that could he really dominate at the next level, or did he just get comfortable playing college basketball and dominating that level of competition? However, thus far, man, I ain't got much complaints, and yeah, he gets an A from me. Anyway, next up, we got the Sixers' Jared McCain, someone I'm proud to say is one of the biggest steals in the 2024 NBA draft. You know, a lot of people may have a lot to say about the nail polish, you know, the dancing. Regardless, he is liable to give your team 20, 30, 40, and then record a TikTok right after. So yeah, with that being said, I'd have to give him a B-. And that's because in his NBA Summer League debut, he dropped 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals while shooting 6 for 15 from the field. And the most impressive thing for this is that Jared McCain's most impressive ability, his 3-point shooting, he didn't even do that well in showing. He shot 0 for 6 from 3, and trust me, that is not going to last. The man has a burner. He had multiple games with 8 threes this past season at Duke. So yeah, with that being said, besides the 3-point shooting, he still looked good. You know, the playmaking ability, the ability to score within the painted area and within the perimeter, even though he's really not that tall, you know, have his way off the dribble. And then the effort on defense, come on now, he was hooping. So yeah, definitely a B-. Anyway, next up we got Isaiah Collier from the Utah Jazz. Let me tell y'all, if the Jazz don't know they got a major steal in the NBA draft already, he showed them in his NBA Summer League debut. Man dropped 14 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals while shooting 5 for 11 from the field and 2 for 5 from 3 in a win. Y'all let NBA GMs really let this man fall to 29. The 29th pick. He was barely a first rounder. Listen, a guy with this talent, he was supposed to be easy top 10. Easy top 10. And he showed why in his Summer League debut. So yeah, he gets an easy A from me. Come on now, the talent speaks for itself. We're talking about the 6'4" NBA frame, the ability to drive in, the playmaking skills, and then his shooting ability, which is clearly improving. It's an easy A. Next up here, we got the Lakers' Dalton Connect. Somebody that a lot of people were saying is a major steal for the Lakers, being that he fell to the 17th pick and that he had such a strong college basketball season. You know, a 20-point per game score, 50% from the field, 40% from 3. You know, a lot of people expected him to come in as an offensive threat. And even LeBron gave one of his patented lies saying that he'd been eyeing Dalton as a prospect for a while now, all college basketball season. However, his Summer League debut was not very impressive. Just 12 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds, shooting 3 for 12 from the floor and 5 for 9 from the line. Definitely not what Lakers fans were hoping to see. You know, he's 6'6", 6'7", so good size, and in college he showed that he has a pretty damn good scoring ability. So they can only hope that, you know, this skill of his does transfer over to the pros, because it would be very useful for the team. And you know, with that being said, I'd give him a C-. But again, this was just his debut. It could really end up meaning nothing in the long run, but it wasn't impressive. He gets a C-. But moving on, you know, it wouldn't be fair for me to cover the Lakers draft pick, Dalton Connect, and ignore their other draft pick, Bronny James. Listen, I know Bronny's not one of the top picks, but I gotta break the rules for this video because, yeah, that man gets an F. You know, LeBron said that Bronny doesn't really care about the criticism. That's good, because bro, the media and most fans are not gonna spare him regardless. Bro, 4 points on 2 for 9 shooting. Listen, we seen it at USC. He's not ready to be a pro. I say this out of not even hate. Everybody can see it, and LeBron truly didn't do him any favors by guaranteeing him a spot on the Lakers NBA roster, because now he's about to be in the NBA. And I don't know what Rich Paul was saying about he won't spend time in the G League, because oh my gosh, if he doesn't do that, it's gonna look even worse for him. So yeah, with that being said, y'all know Bronny ain't do much. He gets an F. But yeah, you know, Summer League is still going on. I do plan to make a part 2 to this video. We still need to see Reed Shepherd hoop, Rob Dillingham, Alex Sarr, and so much more. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if you would like to see a part 2. And yeah, also let me know in the comments, what do you think about these grades that I have given out already? And I appreciate y'all watching, man. Like this, sub, share, sub if new. I will see y'all in the next one, and I'm out.